Rick and Glenda. I'm Rick.
Good morning. I'm Glenda.
Of course she is, and we're here today on our first full day of Falls Creek, our first full day. And even after last night, you're probably thinking, man, that was pretty full. But today is the first day of the rest of your life. And this is going to be a great week.
All begins today. All
today. You've got so many things that you're going to be looking forward to, and so many things you're going to be doing. Everything's going to be coming at you at 100 miles an hour, but never fear, you got people in charge here. We're going to steer you in the right direction. We'll get you in on anything and everything you want to get in on.
You won't get lost. There's always someone. Get your buddy now. Get your buddy now.
Right. And you're just right up there. There's the tabernacle, so it's not like you got to walk anywhere. I know that's a tough concept for a lot of you, but that's cool. We got you covered.
I like it close. I like it close.
Close is good. And air conditioning.
Air condition.
Y'all smell a lot better coming back from there than you used to. So anyway, we're going to be going through this week. We've got lots of guests coming in. We got lots of people.
Lots of guests.
Everyone you know. You know them, or if you don't know them, you will by the time we're done with you. So stick around with us. We're getting ready to take a little commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk to the one and only King of Falls Creek. Or at least this cabin, Jimmy Cox.
Jimmy Cox.
So stick around. We'll be right back.
Have you recently been injured on the job?
Have you had to miss work because of this injury?
Have you missed a paycheck because of this injury?
We can help.
That's right. At T&T Law Firm, we've been helping people for years.
And we win.
Yes, we'll get you your money so we can get ours.
But only if you call 1-888-TNT-BOOM.
That's right, 1-888-TNT-BOOM.
We will fight with all our might.
Because we are TNT Dynamite.
99% of all statistics are made up.
And we're back. Hey, just like I promised, our first guest is someone you all know and love. He's been in Falls Creek for thousands of years. Matter of fact, I was here the first time he came here. And I've been here since...
Too many years ago. Don't tell him how many years ago.
Okay, thank you very much. A couple of weeks at least. But anyway, our first guest is the man of the hour. That is Mr. Jimmy Cox, our youth minister. Yeah, let's hear it, everybody. Jimmy Cox. Good to have you.
Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
Oh, it's good to see you. You look
This is
great.
exciting. Thank you. You too.
Oh,
You look
thank
great.
you. Thank you.
You look good, Rick.
I guess I'm just mashed potatoes in the
Yeah.
middle
You're
of
looking
this.
good as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks for that. Anyway, our first guest, as you know, Jimmy Cox. He's been with this youth thing for what? How many years?
About 19 years.
19 years.
Ooh, that's a
Some of
long
you aren't
time.
even 19, right?
Yeah.
Right? Am I right?
Looking young. You're right. Always right. The
Not
Ricky
even
is always
19.
right.
19 years in the business. Have you ever had a youth that you just wanted to choke and throw out of Falls Creek?
Ooh. Yeah.
Well, there was that one. Well, no, not really. I mean, you kind of get geared up for camp, and you kind of understand that, some are just being themselves and whatnot.
Like some of you.
Yeah.
Well, that guy right there, I was thinking about
I
it
have heard of
yesterday.
him.
But no, I mean, you always get a lot of different kids, but it's really been a lot of fun. I can say this: there's only been, actually, there has never been a time that I've had to send somebody home. Never been a time that I've had to send. I've threatened them many times, and I will if I have to, but it's never happened. So these guys are always great.
Well, Jimmy, now what is it that you do with these kids? Tell us, what is your job? What is your main focus? What do you do?
Well, let me tell you, what I do, I don't do anything. I just kind of keep the schedule going, making sure they're in the places where they need to be. I pray a lot, and ask that God would do something. So I figure if I can get them where they need to be, and God will take care of the rest. So, the rest of it's really up to Him, which is really kind of nice. And there has been, years of a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure to do things better than you did last year, or have a response better than last year, and stuff like that. But we don't worry about that. We just leave it up to the Lord, because really He's in charge. So
Speaking of in charge, how are those charges against Oh wait, wrong. Who's got their cell phone on? Knock that off!
Someone has a phone.
It's ours.
Sorry.
Botulism charges coming. Oh wait, that's tomorrow's interview. Okay, are we ready? And speaking of charges, how are those botulism charges coming on? Oh wait, that's tomorrow's interview, sorry. So, Jimmy, many years here, we've known each other a long time. Well, we used to sing up on stage, all that. What do you think about this new tabernacle, all shiny and new?
Well, I like the old, I like the new, but I'm really excited about the new. I like it. I mean, you've been there. I mean, you were there back before they even had wind.
Dirt.
So
Dirt.
People passing out left and right,
And you're sitting there and you're just dripping sweat, it's just all over you, and you're still trying to look pretty and stuff like that. It never works for me. It was always good for Glenda. But
Frizz
so
the hair,
I
frizz
like
the
the
hair.
idea of that because there's no distractions based upon the temperature. Now there's always going to be distractions. There's going to always be students doing this or that or one thing or another, but at least the heat won't be a distraction. So I'm kind of excited about it, with the air conditioning and all. We'll just have to see how the week goes and what everybody thinks that has been the long term. But I look at it this way, students that have never been will not know the difference.
Yes.
So
Some
you
of y'all
really
are
have to
gonna
kind
be
of
ignorant.
start today and move on. Yeah, there's a generation of about 6 or 7 years that students who have been, and after that it's all new. So no comparison for them, and I think they'll enjoy it.
Now, every year there is a theme. Now, do you already have a theme? Do you know a theme for this year yet?
Well, obviously, we have a theme. You can see it as we've kind of put it all together. And now Falls Creek Camp has a theme. And this year's theme is 1Q, or one question. One question, and we'll find out more as this week goes on about one question.
Think about your one question.
So that's kind of cool. But in our cabin, we always try to do something ourselves, and just like this year. And of course, I have some great people who work. Really, I work for them. They do a great job on setup design and all that kind of stuff. They do a great job.
They know what they're doing.
They know who they are.
They do.
know.
I'm just riding their coattails, so I just get to sound in charge, and they really do. all
I
that
ride
stuff.
coattails right here. He's just done it for me. I just ride his coattails.
Yeah.
All the time.
Drag my
Right,
coattails
so-
everywhere. All right. Well, we've got so much going this week. There's so many things for these students to do. But, when it all boils down to it, at the end of the evening, on the evening worship, when it's cabin time, after all the family time, everything, and we lock and load into the last part of the night. It goes well into the morning. This year, are we going to do something spectacular, like, fireworks, or what have you got? We always have something really wild. The year of the lava. Although there were some burn victims.
Ouch.
Sorry, don't sit too
Don't
close
tell
to
the
the ground.
Well,
This year,
911.
I try not to remember the lava, the year fire's always bad down here.
Those
We've done a little of
candles,
that. And then also the dry ice year was not good because
Ooh, but it's
Yeah.
smoky. It was a good effect. Yeah.
you had to really take those kids to the shower. They'd set on dry. That's
Yes,
not good
yes,
either.
that's-
But we'll see if we something as an impact during the week that really
They got
gets students'
Polaroids
attention.
sitting on that ice too long.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what guard you are. He's
Yeah.
cracks me out. Cracks me out.
So that wasn't too good. Fire's always bad, and we try to limit that a little bit. But we have a healing service planned for Thursday night. And
Be healed.
did you hear about the
Scared
lady?
me.
There was a lady. She's suing her church for it's like $1.6 million because she was healed during the service, but there was nobody back there to catch her. When they do the healing, and she fell back and hit her head, and now she's suing the church.
Can they not heal her head?
That's kind of what I thought. If he healed her back, why didn't he heal her head? So
Goes
I'm
to
not for
stand
sure.
risen.
So we may nix the healing service on Thursday, but come Friday night, we always try to do something that helps students connect, put their feet to their faith, something that's more about me doing something than just just sitting
Excellent.
there.
So we've got great plans for the week. We've got all kinds of activities.
Oh wow! I don't know if you guys have had a chance this week to get down to the skate park.
They have a skate
They
park
have a skate
now.
park, yeah, absolutely. In
Oh,
the old
I didn't
pavilion,
know.
and I know some of you students have been over there and seen it. The skate park's over there. It's one of the best around this part of obviously Falls Creek. But they have a skate park over at the pavilion where you can rollerblade or skateboard over there. It's pretty
Now,
cool.
do they provide the skates, or do you need to bring your own?
Well, actually, they do provide the skates, but you have to wear a helmet, you have to wear body armor,
Protection.
Good idea.
and then they will check them out to you as long as there's enough for that, or you can bring your own. Now, some of you guys already know this. If you bring your own,
EYOS.
yeah, bring your own skates. If you bring your own, you have to leave it there. You can't skateboard on it or roller skate to there, and you can't bring it back. You have to check it in there, and it has to stay there all week
All
long.
week.
Is there a
All
limit
week. Check it in.
on bling bling that you can wear?
Well, you know what they say.
We
You
want
know
to-
how your chain's hanging low, or whatever.
Do your chain hang low?
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm
go
not for
ahead.
sure. But they, I think they recommend not wearing too much jewelry in case you get an arm caught in it doing an
I've
ollie.
had that happen, and
or a Laurel. If you do a
he's about
Laurel
to-
or an ollie, I'm not for sure.
Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't even want to say.
Yeah. So the skate
Am I not
park's
even
awesome.
in this conversation anymore?
But anyway, so
so-
yeah, a lot of activities going on this
Lots of
week. Be sure to get over to
Swimming.
the swimming to the lakes now. You go to the lakes and they have two really nice water slides. I've done both of those. They're really a lot of fun. Do that, get down to the lake area this week.
Some of you gentlemen, just because you go swimming doesn't excuse you from taking a shower.
That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
no shower.
Because
Doesn't
people do stuff in that water, you better take a shower.
Don't even ask. Don't ask.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Don't excuse yourself.
So, but anyway, a lot of activities
Great.
during the week, during the day. So we kind of break up some of the spiritual stuff with some of the fun stuff as well, and just look
Absolutely.
forward to the evening services. And of course, our cabin devotions are always pretty
Sounds
awesome.
great.
Always good.
Sounds great. That's what I
Now,
think.
you've already been assigned different families and things of that nature, and so really this week, it shouldn't be about hanging out with your normal homies, right? It should be really, you want to get with others.
Yeah, you definitely, as your family groups have gotten placed together, you want to be sure to kind of hang out and build relationships with them, especially a lot of our leader students. We want to make sure that we encourage them to camp for those leader students, maybe even some of those super summer students, to get out and make sure that they make Falls Creek about everybody else, not themselves. So
It's not all about you.
It's not all about
not
you.
all about you.
Yeah, right.
It's everybody.
Those
Those are good words to live by. Well, we've talked a lot about what we're going to do this week. Jimmy's going to be here all week. He's going to be here all week.
all week.
All
That's
week
right.
long.
He'll take care of anything you need. We've got a great staff here. Everything is going to be taken care of. So just enjoy the ride and have a great week. We'll be right back to close out the rest of today's show, but we'll be back after this message from our sponsors.
Hi, I'm Jared Ayler. One way to keep Falls Creek beautiful is by using the trash receptacles located all over the grounds. Be sure to keep Falls Creek beautiful.
All right, and we're back. I tell you, we've got such a great week in store for you. You've talked with Jimmy. We got great guests all week. We're going to have cooking later
Great
on
week.
this week. Oh yeah,
Looking forward to
we're
it.
going to
Looking for a
be.
great week.
We're going to spoil you every morning. We might run your breakfast, but hey, that's no problem. Anyway, have a great day today. It's a first full day. I'm telling you, you're going to have a blast. For
First
those of you that
day.
have been here, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, there's anticipation. But in the words of the great Kurt Franklin,
Yeah, I love him.
you ready?
Yes.
Ba-booyah, 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 ba-woo! See
Have
ya.
a great day.